Shadow of Infinity was released in February 2006. This set introduced the three sacred beasts, a trio of monsters that are considered the dark counterparts of the Egyptian god cards. Notable cards in this set include Doomdozer, Demise, King of Armageddon, Chainsaw Insect, Karma Cut, and a rare card that would soon become the next main deck staple, Treeborn Frog. In this series, both Nyhmnim and myself will be opening 24 booster packs or one box of a core Yu-Gi-Oh! Booster set. We will build a deck and play a best 2 out of 3, and the winner will receive a small prize to upgrade their deck. However, in each episode, we will open another box of the next set that was released, moving in chronological order, constantly upgrading our decks before dueling each other at the end of each episode. This is the Yu-Gi-Oh! Progression Series.
Alright guys, let me tell you, it feels good to be sitting back in the winner's circle where we all know this is where I belong. Let's be real here. Big wheel today. Those 3 tournament packs have been replaced with 3 packs of Dark Revelation 2, a set where I can actually complete my play set of Chaos Emperor Dragon. That should be the last time I'm able to do that too. Could you guys imagine? I get the 3rd CED. Alex will never win another duel throughout this series. It just won't happen. I have a feeling he'd be begging for a ban list if that happened, but I can't wait any longer. Let's spin this wheel. Let's get those Dark Revelation packs. Nice. 3 packs of Dark Revelation 2. Gimme, gimme. Let's hope we can complete that set, baby. Dark Revelation 2 is actually a really sick set. There's so many good cards in it, but also it is just littered with crap. I was opening a couple of these last night, actually, just to see what I would be expecting from it, but we have to pull some really top-end stuff to get super excited. Maybe you'll see that after this first pack, or maybe you'll just see a flip-up of a whole bunch of garbage. Let's find out. But hey, actually, Enemy Controller's pretty sick. No, Enemy Controller's dope, okay? That's actually one of the best things. A super rare card from it. Not bad. Not bad at all. Also, guys, Treeborn Frog is a rare in today's episode. There's an ultra combo with you can go Treeborn Frog, tribute it with Econ, take a monster, and then Treeborn Frog again. That's so good, dude. We might be able to play that today. All right, pack number 2. Whew. Yeah, this is one of those packs that I was talking about where it could be a whole bunch of crap. There's nothing good in this thing, dude. Not a single thing. All right, but no big deal. Let's go to that 3rd pack. Let's see if we can get anything good. Flip them up. Oh, D-Mark! Oh my god, D-Mark! Dude, I got fucking D-Mark from it. That's so sick. So if you guys aren't aware, the original text of D-Mark actually reads, when this card is normal summoned or special summoned, you can add 1 spell card from your graveyard to your hand. A monster destroyed with it as a result of battle is banished instead. Oh my god, we get to play the pre-errata. So normal or special, we get to add any spell card from our bin to the hand. Oh man, how am I going to incorporate this, dude? That is a huge pull. Everything else in it is whatever. We got a I think that's our 3rd Solar Flare Dragon or something like that. Big burn, holy crap. But those 3 packs are sick. Econ and D-Mock, that's going to be very difficult to fit in. I was not expecting to pull this well, I'm going to be honest. All right, after that super exciting pack opening, let's bump it over to Alex to give us a little preview of what we're going to see today.
That might have been the fastest loss throughout the entirety of the progression series. I'm not too sure. He did OTK me that one time, but I'm pretty sure that match went a little bit longer. Oh, I don't know, guys. Gage's deck's looking pretty scary. But Shadow of Infinity was released on February 18th, 2006. This was the set that debuted the Sacred Beast cards. It's funny, we just got the Sacred Beast structure deck released not too long ago, so for anyone wondering where the Sacred Beast actually originated, it was in Shadow of Infinity. The cards themselves aren't too spectacular. They really never saw too much play back in the day, and I doubt they're going to see much play in the progression series. As for the rest of the set, there wasn't really too much that was noteworthy. There was a couple things. Chainsaw Insect was a level 4 2400 attack, which is huge, but if it attacks or was attacked, your opponent gets to draw a card. They used it in Skill Drain Beatdown just because it was a massive beater. Doomdozer was a key piece of the Demise OTK, which Demise also originated in this set as well, and Treeborn Frog's probably one of the best cards in the set. During the standby phase, if it's in your graveyard and you don't control Treeborn Frog, you can special summon it, but you also cannot control any spell or trap cards to activate and resolve this effect. This was a very key piece of Monarch strategies because it was a way to have infinite tribute tribute fodder. You could also do shenanigans with enemy controller and stuff as well. There he is, Demise, King of Armageddon. This was a very scary card back in the day. A level 8 ritual, 2400 attack. You can ritual summon it with End of the World, but no one ever did that. You always use advanced ritual art because you could send 2 Insect Knight from your deck to the graveyard to summon this, then banish those Insect Knights for Doomdozer and have a ton of damage, and you pay 2,000 life points and destroy all other cards on the field. Demise OTK was a very notable strategy back in the day, and a lot of the pieces came from Shadow of Infinity. Probably the other most noteworthy card to come out of Shadow of Infinity was Karma Cut, as a matter of fact. So for people who don't know, you discard a card, target a face-up monster your opponent controls, banish the target, and you banish all cards with the same name as that monster from your opponent's graveyard. So for the purposes of the progression series, this isn't bad. It would be able to keep Gage off of a light or a dark specifically if he needs it for Emperor. I think Wing Blast is still a little bit better because stacking him for a turn, and plus you can pick any card, where Karma Cut specifically has to go after face-up monsters. So there's a debate as to like which one's stronger, but I still think Phoenix Wing Blast takes the cake. Those are the highlights though, not really too much else to talk about. We're gonna see if we pull anything good. Let's get cracking.
All right, so 24 packs, Shadow of Infinity. I'm looking for Treeborn Frog. That's the big thing from this that I really want. It's only a rare. Shouldn't be that difficult to get, right? All right, nothing too crazy. Doomdozers are rare. Nothing too special in pack number 1. But pack number 2, oh, the Treeborn Frog. That's it. I'm happy. I got what I wanted. Treeborn Frog is so sick, dude. The only thing that would make this awesome is if I could pull Demise, because I think I would definitely try to fit a way to stick Demise into the deck. But Treeborn Frog is nuts on its own, because after we CED, if we can dump this just from the hand or find it in the bin somehow, we can consistently have tribute fodder to use for our Mobius, our Zaborg, our Jinzo, all the big stuff like that. Also, we pulled the enemy controller, so we now have that combo to us as well. That is super sick. I'm happy to see that. Oh, a super rare. We got Ancient Gear Castle. I don't plan on playing the Ancient Gears because how am I going to ever pull 3 Golem? Not possible. I can't now. We already passed the set for it.
Okay, 24 packs of Shadow of Infinity. I don't really know what I'm particularly looking for in this set, aside from like maybe some of the noteworthy cards, but I don't really think a lot of these cards are going to be too particularly helpful. Well, there's our first ultra rare, Raviol, Lord of Phantasms. Again, cool ultra rare, super nostalgic, but I don't really think it's going to be good. There's really no way to support this. It's just, it's so specific and niche in the deck that you have to play it in. Really, really cool to see that, but just not going to make the cut. There's a Karma Cut. That's a really nice pickup. At the very least, Karma Cut could be at least useful later on in the progression series if I'm looking for that specific type of removal. We'll have to see, but I'm happy to get at least one of this card. There's a super rare Damage Condenser. This card's actually kind of cool. Unfortunately, you have to discard a card to use it. I swear, all the cards do that back in the day. But when you take damage from an opponent's attack, you can activate it, discard a card, and then I think you can special summon a monster in attack position that's equal to or less than the damage you took. So kind of a cool way to get a monster onto the field, but you kind of have to jump through a lot of hoops.
Oh, Raviol, Lord of the Phantasm. Pretty sick to see that get pulled from a pack. We'll never play this thing. I don't think these gods are ever going to be good in our format in particular, at least. Oh, Ruin, Queen of the Oblivion. That's not quite Demise. I don't think this one's as good. 8 stars, Ritual at the End of the World. When this attacking card destroys an opponent's monster by battle, you can make a second attack. Yeah. That's not very good. Demise is only a super as well, though, so maybe we still have a chance to nab it. We already got, like, 2 or 3 of the ritual spell already, so I'm not worried about that part. Getting a Demise would be neat, though. Oh, my God. Another... Are you kidding me? I don't need a second one. It is what it is. The second Ruin, not Demise again. The 50-50, bro. Can't get it. Oh, a second Treeborn Frog. That's pretty hot. This one's first edition, too, which matters so much. All right, coming up on the end here, we got 3 more packs left. I'm still pretty satisfied with this opening. I got double Treeborn Frog. That's really all I wanted from this set. Another Ancient Gear Castle. Dope, dude. Yeah, awesome. Sweet. Yup. And the last pack. Are you joking? Dude, I got a playset of Ruin. What the hell am I going to use a playset of Ruin for? All right, well, it is what it is. I did get the Treeborn Frog. I'm satisfied. I got a lot of deck building to do today. I got to throw this Demock and other stuff in here. Let's see what we can do.
Oh my God, another ultra rare Cyber Laser Dragon. We're not going to be playing any of these. They're just so specific to play. It'd be really cool, but again, we just can't facilitate it. Second copy of Karma Cut, though. I think I'm more excited about that, but really good pack, gotta say. And the holos just just keep coming. There's Demise, King of Armageddon. Like, that would be so cool if I had the tools to play this card, but I really don't. I'm pretty sure I pulled some Insect Knights, but I need Advanced Ritual Art. Like, there's way too many cards to make Demise OTK viable, but who knows? We'll see. Well, there's the third Karma cut. We're not even like halfway through, and we've already got that play set, so that's pretty nice to get that out of the way. I think that might be it, but we're gonna see what other holos we can pull. Oh my god. Not only did we get a second Cyber Laser Dragon, but it's an ultimate rare Cyber Laser Dragon. Now, for the purposes of a digital, pack opening, that doesn't really matter too much, but wow, that's pretty crazy. Only a few packs left, not expecting too much here, and so let's go ahead and open that final pack. Here we go, and just another Chainsaw Insect. So that's gonna do it. I think we ended up getting like 5 or 6 Karma cuts by the end of it. I'm pretty happy. That's kind of like the main card I wanted. No Treeborn Frog, notably, so that's actually kind of huge. I don't know how relevant that's gonna be just because of the way our decks are looking, but in any case, let's go ahead and get on to Dueling Book and see what we can come up with.
All right, we're looking at something almost completely different today. Because of the inclusion of DMOC, I actually changed up a lot about the deck to see if we could accommodate for it and make it as powerful as it is. The only problem with DMOC, at least in my deck, is that it thrives off the fact that there are a whole bunch of Reborn cards in Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards like Monster Reborn and things down the line that'll get released. But actually, currently, I don't have any way to capitalize off the fact that I can Reborn DMOC after I've already used it. So the thing is I'm going to try to emphasize pulling it out of the deck. There's no summoning restriction on this thing, so things like Monster Gate and Reasoning can easily summon it. And if those hit, that is a bomb. Obviously, being able to recycle things like Painful Choice, Cold Wave, Confiscation, Pot of Greed, all these things just make DMOC so silly, and it makes it awesome to be able to throw into the deck. It's a Dark 2, just literally couldn't ask for anything else in this deck. Maybe like a BLS, but still, I'll take DMOC any day of the week. I decided to stick with the Dark Worlds because they overperformed last episode. Still not a whole bunch of ways to discard them by cost besides Dark World Lightning, but I don't find that to be a big of a deal. Dark World Lightning is even just good on its own. If I don't have a Dark World card, I can pitch anything else. Like if I need to get a Light in the graveyard, it is still a very good card. Removes set cards from the field. It's all I need to be able to clear the way to make sure CED can resolve. Speaking of which, with the CED and the Chaos Sorcerers, you might be like, why are you playing Monster Gate and Reasoning if you have those cards in the deck? If you mill them, it's a miss. Well, we also have Pot of Avarice that we pulled in Elemental Energy, so hey, if we need to shuffle them back, we have the option too. I decided to cut Bottomless Trap Hole to the side deck because all of these cards here I can activate at any point. I can chain them to anything. I don't have to wait till Alex normal summons a monster to be able to activate Bottomless Trap Hole. So if he has a thing like Heavy Storm, I still have ways to be able to chain the cards and get the value out of them. Treeborn Frog is also a really sick inclusion in this deck because it gives us the tribute fodder to be able to summon our Mobius Jinzo as well as where is he? And the Zaborg, of course, can't forget Mr. Zaborg. This especially helps during the grind game too. After we resolve a CED, if we are able to stick a Treeborn Frog either by discarding it from our hands or if we got it off of a Monster Gate, a Reasoning or something like that, if we're able to get the Treeborn Frog in rotation, it's constantly able to give us value or at least keep us alive. It does block an attack. That is still like important to know. With so many ways to get it out of the hand, it is searchable by a card like Witch or Sangin too, so if I want to pick it up and then discard it to make sure I constantly have it in loop, it's so easy to get to. Painful Choice is a ridiculous way to dump it as well. I just fully expect to get the max value out of this card, and also we pulled Enemy Controller, which I already discussed the combo with that. That's going to be really sick to pull off. Hopefully these Reasonings can actually resolve this time because we've extended our level pool way past level 4 being the predominant number. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 level 4s. That's it. Everything else is a different level 2. Come on, what are the chances, dude? All right, that being said, I'm ready to play and I'm ready to win again. This is gonna be easy today. I can feel it. Easy. Let's see if Alex has adapted anything about his deck, because if he didn't, smashing time, baby.
Okay, so here's the deck we are bringing to today's duel. Admittedly, it's not too different from the previous deck, but we do have some pretty significant changes in terms of how Gage is going with his game plan. The biggest is that you might notice the Kingslayers themselves are actually down in the side deck. Gage is playing a Dark World strategy now, and the thing is, if I hit those Dark World cards out of his hand with White Magical Hat or Thestalos, he is going to get so much value. Brow is going to draw him 2 cards, so it's basically Pot of Greed, and then Silva can put 2 cards from my hand like on the bottom of my deck or something like that, and that's just so bad. Like, that is like very, very dangerous because he's a lot more likely to have those than Emperor, so I don't know if I can necessarily take the risk of having them in the main, but I'm gonna side them in case he's trying to like bamboozle me and not play Dark World this round. So it's weird because these have been like such MVPs, but I think it's really too risky. But the thing is, I feel like Gage's deck is inherently worse if he plays all of these Dark World cards, because individually the Dark World cards kind of suck, right? I mean, Brow is just like, what, 1400? I think Silva's 23, but he has to discard it to summon it. And so the thing is, he's clogging his deck with these inherently worse cards just because they have some incidental synergy with stuff like Dark World Lightning, things like that. So I think if we just play the more robust kind of tried and true strategy, as long as we don't play into any of his tactics, we should come out on top. And obviously, you know, keep Chaos Emperor Dragon at bay. We still got the 2 Chaos Sorcerer, the Cyber Dragon, the Dekoichi, the Gravekeeper Guard, 3 Spy. Kaiku's still in the main. I think this can be an absolute MVP in the right circumstances. So because we cut the white magical hats, we need to have more light. So I actually upped Magical Merchant to 3. He's kind of like one of my best lights, and because I have so many good spells and traps that I want to see, I figured playing Merchant is a pretty safe bet. The 1 Magician of Faith, Mobius, Knight Assailant. I put Ninja Grandmaster Sasuke in as another replacement light. I don't really have too many good light cards, but I guess this one not only is a light, it's also 1800 attack, and if he has face-up Gravekeeper Spies in defense, this can actually break through them, you know, kind of alongside Cyber Dragon, so that's not terrible, I guess. It also puts him on a shorter clock if I'm able to hit him a couple times directly. The 2 Sangan and the 1 Tsukiyomi. Cut back on this just a little bit. We'll see how it goes. For the spells, 2 Book of Moon, Dark Hole, Heavy Storm, My Body, Pot of Greed, Regeki, and Snatch Steal. And for the traps, we're playing a lot of them. 2 Bottomless, 2 Compulse, Imperial Order. I moved 2 Mind Crushes to the main deck. Last time, Gage was able to just Wing Blast my back row and then just like summon Emperor. My plan is, if he attempts to do that, I'm just going to Mind Crush, call Emperor. Even if I'm wrong, at least I know I'm not going to die that turn, so I think that's a pretty safe bet. I also don't think he's going to do that unless he's really trying to set up for a push, so I think this is a pretty good way to kind of combat that. The 3 Wing Blast, the 1 Sakuretsu Armor. I still want to play one of these just to keep him on his toes. Torrential, and then of course Trap Dust Shoot, another way to get Emperor out of his hand. Side deck hasn't really changed too much. We have another Chaos Sork, Exile Force, Jinzo. I've explained that I can't really summon Jinzo, otherwise he gets a free pass to summon Emperor, so it's kind of iffy. Kind of sucks, honestly, but it's been okay. I don't really feel like I've missed Jinzo too much. Thessalos, the 2 Kingslayers, Cold Wave, My Body, Painful Choice, 2 Smashing Ground if I need a little bit more removal, 2 Magic Drain, a Regeki Break, and a second copy of Sakuretsu Armor, again, if I need that extra removal. We're gonna see. I'm still feeling pretty good. It's time to duel. Gage, those Dark World monsters from the last round, man, those cards are scary, dude.
Yeah, they're definitely a little spooky, dude. I hope you changed up some things, because you're going to get smashed again if you're still sticking with Morphing Jar.
I mean, I think that's one of the biggest things that I'm the most frightened about, but we'll have to see. We'll have to see. I don't think Shadow of Infinity really changed a whole lot in terms of what we're going to be doing this time around. Some interesting cards, but it's I think we're going to be, well, I mean, we have some deviation, I suppose, in our strategy, but I don't think any of the Shadow Infinity cards really kind of push themselves to the forefront, in my opinion.
I mean, yeah, you say that too, but you might be a little surprised. We'll find out, okay?
Oh, okay. I guess we'll have to see then. And of course, before we start each duel, we do have to shout out one of our patrons over on Patreon. So big shout outs today to Cody Campbell. You are awesome, and thank you so much for your support. Gage, are you ready?
I'm ready, dude. Do you think you could win an RPS today? That's the real challenge of today.
So here's what I'm going to do, actually, now that you mentioned that. I'm actually going to grab my deck box here. I'm going to grab a die, and I'm just going to randomly roll for this RPS.
It's not going to work. It doesn't change it. I have the strategy. I just know what you're going to pick. It doesn't even matter.
The die's doing good so far. Okay, I can't, like, say what I'm rolling. That's the unfortunate...
Oh, no!
All right, I think we found the meta, Gage.
All right, I respect it. All right, I'll go first for the first time in this series.
I wish that was the case.
It feels like
good luck.
Good luck, dude. All right, I'll kick it off strong. I'll start with a Reinforcement of the Army.
Yeah, that's a good card, sure.
I'm going to pick up the DD Warrior Lady.
I was about to say, this is where you surprise me with a card that we haven't been playing at all.
Yeah, right? Let's see here. I will set, and I will set, and I'll just end my turn. Go ahead.
Okay, I will draw. You know, I like your style so much, I think I'm going to go ahead and copy it a bit. Go ahead.
It's kind of a cool style, ain't it? I'll draw for turn. Ooh, that is a really good draw, dude.
Uh-oh.
Things might get scary already. I'm just saying. I guess it's going to depend, because you're going to see... This is a returning card from an older episode. And
no.
Alex, I got to preface this before I played it. I am positive it will resolve this time, okay? I'm going to activate reasoning.
Are you that confident it's going to resolve?
I am very confident. What number are you picking?
I'm going to pick nothing, because I'm going to Imperial Order and not even let you have a chance at resolving.
Yeah. About that. Oh, damn. All right, I'm gonna think real quick. Hold on.
Do you have a dust tornado?
I've got something. I don't know.
Oh, you could have wing blast too. Okay. So if you really want this to resolve, I guess you technically could.
Yeah, I'm gonna activate Wing Blast.
Okay, he's going
I'm
for
going
it.
to discard my... Oh, this is a rough decision. I'm going to discard my compulsory evacuation device, and I'm going to target your order.
Okay, so chain resolves. This goes to the top of my deck, and now I have to call for reasoning here. So... This is fright. Okay, so I got to think about this because I actually don't remember my Dark World levels. I think Brow is a 3. I think Silva's a 5. And then you still play a bunch of 4s because you play Witch and you play... If you're still playing Spy, I don't even remember if I saw Spy in the last episode. Sangan's a 3, so that kind of goes with the Brow. Zaborg's a 5. Mobius is a 6. Man, you actually have a lot of variety this time around.
It's not an easy choice this time. It's not quite just like 4.
I think, though, I think I'm going to stick with Lucky 4. I still think you're going to mill a 4.
Let's find out, okay? All right.
Okay. Like to see that gone.
Oh, okay. Let's keep going. Oh! We resolved it. I'm so happy, dude. I finally did it. I'm going to summon that white magical hat.
That's a good one. Yeah, sure.
I guess I will normal summon DD Warrior Lady.
Okay.
I'll go... Oh, wait. These go to the graveyard, too. What am I doing?
Yeah, they're going to go in the graveyard.
Okay.
Time to give me that Gravekeeper Spy, baby.
Let's go. I think White Magical Hat might get a pitch today. I'll flip up Sangan, and I'll go battle phase. I'll attack with DD Warrior Lady.
Fortunately, the bait didn't work. It was Magical Merchant.
Okay, I'm not going to banish the Merchant. You can go ahead and merge.
All right, let's see what we get.
Weird. It's like a stack. Yeah.
At least I get an extra draw this turn, so that's the plus side of it all.
And I'll attack with Sangan and White Magical Hat.
Sure, so I'm going to take 2,000 big ones.
All right.
And go ahead and roll that die. Let's see what you're going to get. Oh, okay, that works too. Going to Heavy Storm out of my hand. That's a good one.
Well, I mean, good for you, it feels like. Yeah, but I'll just go end my turn. Go ahead, dude.
Okay, I'm feeling pretty okay about that. Not going to lie. I'm still slightly nervous about something here. Part of me feels like I kind of have to go for this, but it's also kind of risky. All right, I think we have to. I'm going to Dark Hole.
Damn. Yeah, all right. I'm going to get my Sangan Search.
Yep. That's the one thing I don't like about this is that Sangan kind of insulates you a little bit.
I'm going to pick up Witch.
Just to keep it in rotation.
Yep.
I will just go ahead and set a couple of cards, and I'll pass it over to you.
Okay. All right, one back row. I wonder what it could be. Weird.
It could be anything, Gabe.
Yeah, it could be anything, but I don't think, Alex, I don't think it's going to be enough, because I'm going to summon Witch. I'm going to banish a Light and a Dark.
The last card in your hand was an Emperor, wasn't it?
It was. And
unbelievable.
Now he hits the field. I'm going to, without priority, activate his effect. Are you going to change your Imperial Order, dude?
I'm going to just for fun, because it's not going to do anything.
All right, yeah, let's get that field.
All right, everything's gone.
And then how much do you take?
You
here?
literally had to have. Okay, wait. So how many cards did we take here? 1, 2, 3, and then I think I had 4. Yeah, so 7 times 3. I take 2,100.
Yep. And oh man, could you imagine if CED discarded and I got that brow effect?
That would be nasty.
It would be gross, dude. I'm gonna use the Witch of the Black Forest here. Let's see what I want to pick up.
Did you already have the Emperor, or did you draw it for turn?
No, I had it. I had it since turn 1.
Okay, I figured. Okay.
Yeah. No, this was all part of the plan. I'm going to pick up just another Witch with Witch.
And that's like one of the things too. Like even if I didn't Dark Hole you, like you still were gonna have the Sangan anyway. So
yeah. All right. Well, I already normal summoned, so it's your turn.
Yeah. And even looking at my graveyard, I didn't have a way to out it regardless.
Yep.
So that's kind of like one of the biggest downsides. I just gonna set and pass. Go ahead.
All right, I'll draw. Ooh, that is a really cool draw. I'm gonna normal summon Witch of the Black Forest.
Sure.
All right, well, cool. Let's gamble. I'm gonna activate Monster Gate, and I'm going to tribute my Witch.
Oh my god. Yeah, sure.
Let's resolve Monster Gate. Mobius? All right, I'll take a bigger dude. That's okay. And then I'll resolve my Witch.
Are you just like King Hyrule now?
I'm the king in general. I'm the king of games.
I mean, apparently. Monster Gate on Witch is really nasty.
What do I want to pick up, dude?
You know what would have been nice for that Monster Gate? Imperial Order!
Yeah, right? It's going to look weird. I'm going to pick up Freed. But I do have 2 lights, I think. Nope, I counted wrong.
Nope, you have 1.
Yeah, that's all right. You know, I'm okay with that. I'm going to attack with Mobius.
Okay, so it's a Sangan.
Okay.
Probably one of the best top decks after Emperor,
yeah.
if we're going to be completely honest.
Can you out a 2,400 Mobius, though?
I'm going to grab Tsukiyomi.
Suk? All right, that does out that Mobius.
It does.
I'll just go to the end of my turn. Go ahead.
Okay, so the risky part here is kind of that, but I'm just going to normal summon Sook, set this Mobius, and we're just going to hit over.
That's A-okay, yep. And then that Sook's going to go back to your hand, too.
I will set a card before the end phase, before Sook goes back to my hand.
All right, I'll draw. I will just go main phase 1. It's normal summon that Freed. And I'll go battle phase, try to sink in 27. Oh my, that'd be huge. 17.
That'd be massive.
Yeah, that'd be a little big. You got like a Wing Blast back there, something you thinking if you want to stack it.
I mean, it could be a lot of things.
I could read you like an open
Sakuretsu.
No, you cut the
Sakuretsu's another one.
Let's be real. You cut those Sakuretsus.
How do you know I cut the Sakuretsus?
I actually don't even remember if you did or not, but I think you should have by now. CED is a pretty good card.
We'll see if I regret this. I'll take the 17.
Awesome. Okay, I'll just end my turn, dude. Go ahead.
Okay. I kind of don't regret this now.
Oh, okay. I know Sook's not big enough to get over it, so you had to top deck something good.
That's not bad. I'm not going to lie. Wait, how... I gotta think how this works. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and snatch steal your Freed.
Yeah. All right, you can have him.
Okay. Now I'm going to normal summon Sook, target Freed.
Yep. That's the ultra combo. Yep.
Right. And now Snatch Steal falls off. I can flip Freed. I keep control of Freed now permanently, and I can hit you for 28.
Damn, dude. All right. I got just Dougie'd on right there. Okay.
I was like, I'm pretty sure that's how this works, but I wasn't 100% sure.
Yep. All right. I'll draw for turn. Oh, that's a really good draw. That's like probably one of the best draws in my deck, honestly. I haven't seen this in a hot minute, Alex, but I'm going to activate.
I don't like that. Oh, come on. I can't do anything.
It doesn't get any easier. Yeah, it doesn't get any easier for you, dude. Let's see here. We'll go... Okay, you're going to see a new card. I'm going to dump the Treeborn Frog.
You got the Treeborn Frog. Nice pickup.
I did. Awesome. Cyber Dragon. I'll dump Zaborg the Thunder Monarch.
You're really wanting to get those lights in the graveyard.
Yeah. I'm just trying to thin out the deck of really poopy cards right now. I'm going to dump Silva and another Silva.
I guess you can just take Treeborn Frog.
I figured, makes sense.
Yeah.
Cool. So then I will set a mysterious monster, and I will pass my turn.
I wonder what it could be.
Me too, dude. Me too.
Okay. I have a hunch that it's Treeborn Frog. I wonder why. If it's Treeborn Frog, I imagine it is. If I attack Treeborn Frog, you can bring it back. So, like, do you have, like, a Monarch in hand, or do you have, like, a Jinzo in hand? I'm just trying to think why that would be the way that you do this. I think I'm just going to go for it, honestly. I think this is probably going to be my best move. We'll see if I regret it or not. But I'm going to activate Wing Blast, pitch this Mobius, and I'm going to reset this to the top of your deck.
Yeah, that kind of sucks.
I'm going to normal Sook, flip Freed.
I'll take the 28.
Flip it and hit you for 28. End phase. This will go back to my hand, and I'll pass the turn.
Yeah. You got the combo again then. Damn, that sucks. That Wing Blast, that second Wing Blast. Wait, that was the first Wing Blast, wasn't it? Oh shit.
That was the first one, I think, this game. Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty clutch. Yeah, I can't beat it the second time around. You got this one.
Oh, we beat Emperor, ladies and gentlemen. Woohoo!
You got lucky. All right, Alex. Well, you got that one by the skin of your teeth, dude. I thought I had it after I resolved that CED with the witch.
I had the game in the bag. I wasn't sweating that one at all.
Oh my god, dude! You could probably fill a bucket with how much sweat you were going through.
Probably.
Yeah, all right. Well, I'm gonna stick with the tried and true. We're gonna go second.
Alrighty. Good luck to you as well. See what we can get. Oh, beautiful way to start the game, Gage. Thank you so much.
That's not a bad one.
Uncontested Pot of Greed. I will not complain at that at all. I think I will just go ahead and we'll set a monster. We'll set a few cards, and we'll pass it over to you. Go ahead.
All right. I'm going to draw for turn. All right. We'll kick it off big. I'm going to activate Painful Choice. Do you have that Imperial Order back there a second time?
I do, as a matter of fact. No painful choice for you today,
No!
buddy.
Come on, bro. I didn't even want to respect it because I was like, there's no way you have it twice in a row. Oh, that really sucks. Oh,
I can make the same argument for you having painful choice 2 games in a row, so
all
just
right,
say.
Okay. I guess that makes sense. Cool. I'll just go set, and I will end my turn. All right,
Just
standby phase.
Do you have the dust shoot?
I don't. Are you paying for that order, though?
I am not going to pay for the order. I'm going to let it go.
Okay, go ahead and let it go.
Which is unfortunate. You know, we never want to see order go, but...
I have a feeling you got a big move coming along here. Yeah, merchant.
Got a magical
okay.
merchant. We'll have to see what we get. Torrential's not bad. I'll take it. Not really too much going on here. I guess we'll just go ahead and normal summon a copy of Sangan, and let's just hit in for 1,200.
Sure, I'll take 1,200.
And main phase 2, I will just set a card and pass to you.
Okay, I will draw. Cool. It seemed pretty cool. It's not as cool as I thought. All right, I'm just gonna go to the end of my turn. Go ahead, dude.
Whoa, was not expecting that. Not gonna lie. Okay, passes the turn. It makes me a bit worried now. Could potentially have like a dark hole coming in here. How do we want to navigate this? I think I'm just gonna go for it. I'm gonna normal summon Kaiku, the Ghost Destroyer.
Oh my, he's destroying some ghosts, and
He's not gonna be destroying much because you don't have a graveyard. But
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to hit in for 3,000.
I'm gonna take it all. That'll be fine.
Okay, sure. I'll just go to main 2 and then pass the turn.
All right, I'm gonna draw. Okay, well, if you have it, you have it. Show me that my body is a shield.
I do not have the My Body is a Shield.
All right, cool. You can grab your Sangan Search.
I do get the Sangan Search, so I get to mitigate the damages a little bit. I think I'm gonna grab Magician of Faith.
Moth is actually 100% okay with me. And I will just go and end my turn. Go ahead.
It's gonna pass. Okay, draw. I'm gonna go ahead and banish a light and a dark here.
Okay.
And we're gonna bring out Chaos Sorcerer.
Yep.
And I'm gonna hit you for 23.
I'm going to take it. 23 is actually okay.
Feeling pretty good about that. Main 2, I'm gonna go ahead and set a monster, and I'll pass the turn.
Okay, I'm going to draw for turn. Man, what the fuck?
Running low on life there, Gage. What's going on?
I don't... Dude, I don't know what's happening. I'm gonna go standby main. Cool. I'll just God, what the hell, dude? This sucks, man.
Is this
so
over?
bad.
Do I have it?
I don't think it's over, bro, but it's just not looking good. Like, all right, I'm gonna activate Phoenix Wing Wind Blast, okay? I'm gonna discard Chaos Sorcerer. And I'm gonna target
what are you gonna target?
Your Moth.
What you presume to be my Moth.
It's definitely Moth. Let's be real here.
Pitching Chaos Sorcerer. That's going to resolve.
Okay, awesome. I'll just set a card, and I'm gonna end my turn.
I will draw. I wonder what it could be.
Me too, dude. Me too.
Well, let's force you to not die here.
All right, I'm going to activate a new card that I ended up pulling from my Dark Revelation packs. I'm going to activate Econ. I'm going to throw it in defense.
Oh, wow. Nice save. Okay. Like it. So Chaos Sorcerer is going to go to defense. That's a really good card.
That card's sick. Especially, you got to think, too, I have Treeborn Frog.
You've got the combo.
Yeah, I've got the combo. You know the combo.
With that said, I'll go ahead and set, and I will just pass the turn.
All right, I'm going to draw. This draw means everything, dude. I'm going to set 2 cards. I'm going to end my turn.
Okay. I'm going to draw. I'm going to go ahead and normal summon Gravekeeper's Spy. I'm going to switch Chaos Sorcerer to attack mode.
Yep.
Spy attack.
Little weird choice. I'm surprised you gave me another turn. I'll take 12.
Attack with Chaos Sorcerer.
And then I'll Wing Blast it. I'll pitch Mobius, and I'll stack your Chaos Orc.
You know, I'm feeling pretty okay with the fact that you've wasted like 3 cards on this single one, so that's fine by me.
Yeah, it just definitely doesn't look good. I'm out of Emperor range now, too. Like,
that was exactly why I went with the Spy, because I figure if I get you out of Emperor range, like, all right, we're looking pretty good. I will just pass the turn. Go ahead.
I'll draw. Okay, that's a pretty good top. I doubt him will get me back from this, but we'll see. I'll activate Pot of Greed.
At resolves.
That's interesting.
It's probably not enough.
It's weird. I'm going to... Oh, Alex. I don't even know, bro.
You could just concede. I mean...
That is the easy option, isn't it?
Yeah, it would be.
All right, let's see here. You got Torrential Tribute. You've got a Moth set down to get the Pot of Greed back that you didn't
You
flip
still
for some
think it's
reason.
Moth after all this time.
It just has to be. Why wouldn't you set it? Like, all right, we'll try this out. I'm going to special summon Cyber Dragon.
That is fine.
I'm going to activate Monster Gate. I'm going to tribute the Cyber Dragon.
That is also fine.
All right. Big hit, big hit. That's not a big hit. Oh.
It gets a light in the grave, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, that was kind of what I wanted to achieve, too, I guess. Oh, banish. The Sork.
Do I want to do anything here? Playing so defensively. Nah, you're fine. Go ahead.
All right, I'll activate Sork and I'll banish that Spy.
Goodbye, Spy.
I will set a card and on my turn.
Okie dokie. I will draw. I wonder what it could be.
Me too.
I hope that back row's pretty good, Gage, because I got a Regeki for you.
Oh, that's so grody. Alex, I do not have it. And even if I did have it, my body, I couldn't even activate it. So
They are God. This might be the most disrespectful thing I do all series, but I'm going to normal summon Magician of Faith.
I'm not going to even let you get that attack. That would be so disrespectful, dude. Goodness gracious. Man,
You
dude.
thought that was Magician of Faith the whole
What
time.
is it? What is it? What is it?
It was Night Assailant. So my
That's
plan was any
unbelievable.
monster that you would set or do anything with on my next turn, I just flip Assailant, pop in, and just hit you for game with Sork.
How long did you have Raigeki in your hand?
I had Regeki in my hand for like 2 turns, I think, 2 or 3 turns. So that's why I wasn't worried about using Torrential. My other set was Book of Moon. So Magician of Faith was the only way I could have gamed you because I have double Chaos Sork in my hand, as a matter of fact.
Yeah.
And I have no lights. So Assailant only has 200 attack. So the only other way I could have gamed you is like flipping. No. I'd have to normal summon my own Faith, Torrential myself, and then banish for Chaos Sork.
That's nuts.
So like Magician of Faith was literally the only way I could have done enough damage to kill you.
Yeah. No, man, dude, I bricked so bad. Okay, well, no, wait. I didn't brick, but you had that order and I didn't respect it. So like my opening hand was so bad. It was what? Sork, Mobius, Wing Blast, and then it was Monster Gate, Choice. And then what did I draw for him? I drew for something and it wasn't anything good. The thing was I was like, if I resolve Painful Choice, like I can easily win because I can dump everything. I can get the Treeborn Frog ready. And then you just had the order. I had the Wing Blast and I'm not even shitting you. Like I legitimately thought like, what if I just set the Wing Blast and wait a turn? So like you can't order me and it's guaranteed to resolve, but I didn't respect it and it cost me the game, dude.
It could have been a much different game had that been the case, to be fair.
Oh my, if that Painful Choice resolved, it would have been totally different. That like would completely unbrick my hand too. My back row was, what was it? It was Avarice and I drew a Dark World Lightning. So it's like,
I see.
Yeah, those weren't at all useful. Now, if I had Painful Choice, that Avarice would have been insane.
Yeah,
so,
draw 2. Yeah, that would have been so good. The thing is, though, I feel that I had a pretty good opening this time around. So, like, I mean, even if you did resolve Painful Choice, yeah, you would have been in a super advantageous position. But Torrential and Regeki are still pretty, like, ball breaking.
Yeah, they're pretty bonkers. What was my next draw here? Yeah, another tribute monster, dude. Damn. So, yeah, out of my D-Rev pack, you still didn't see, like, the greatest card that I got. You're gonna lose
you
your
got
shit
an
over this.
Econ at least.
Yeah, Econ was nice, but it's like, it's nothing compared to this. This is pretty sick.
Oh, no. Oh, okay. As soon as I saw you playing Monster Gate, I had a feeling you were playing D-Mock. Because
yeah, right.
I'm like, why would he be playing Monster? Like, reasoning, I understand. Like, you've been kind of back and forth on reasoning. But Monster Gate's, like, a bit more extreme. And so I'm like, there had to be a reason for it in my mind. And so D-Mock was the first thing that my mind went to.
Yeah, so I just had a whole bunch of synergy with, like, because I have the Witches and the Sangan. So I was like, if I can get just Treeborn Frog, okay? Treeborn Frog is a free activation of Monster Gate.
It's true.
I have the combo with the Econ. It's tribute fodder for any of my, like, 3 tribute monsters or something like that. That card was just nuts. And if I draw it, I can discard it with, like, Dark World Lightning, or I can send it off my hand with Chaos Ember Dragon. And then that allows me to, like, stabilize, so, like, I can't die on the next crackback or anything like that. So, like...
It's also technically your equivalent to Magician of Faith.
yeah. So, man, if that Painful Choice resolved, this would have been entirely different. I promise you.
Oh, for sure, yeah. But the thing is, it's like I don't blame you for not respecting it because at the same time, like it's a one of, right?
Yeah.
So
it's like I don't respect. It's like I don't respect your Heavy Storm either. Like it's just like, do I respect it and then like get extremely punished by it.
Right.
Like
it's so hard to play around one-ofs because the probability of actually seeing a one-of is so low. So I don't blame you. Like, Painful Choice would have put you so far ahead. Now, to be fair, I mean, I guess you did have it with the Wing Blast, so maybe there's an argument because you had Wing Blast that you could have waited a turn to kind of ensure it would resolve, but I don't know. I think that's a pretty open debate, I would say. You're actually not going to believe this. I did not get Treeborn Frog for my Shadow of Infinity packs.
You didn't get a single Treeborn Frog.
Nope. I got like 6 Karma Cuts, but no Treeborn Frog.
Oh, you know what? Actually, I didn't get any Karma Cuts. So I guess it's like even... Yeah, no, you just brought it up, and I forgot that was in the pack because I didn't see any. So all
right, Burning Abyss, here we come, baby.
I guess it's only fair. You get 3 Karma Cuts or like 6 Karma Cuts. I get what? I think I got 2 Treeborn Frog. So
you're not going to believe this. I actually respected you, and I cut White Magical Hat and Thestalos from my deck.
No way. Do you still have Morphing Jar on it, though?
I do not. I cut that as well.
Wow.
My game plan going into this was I think inherently I have the more consistent deck because a lot of your stuff kind of relies on incidental synergy. Because like the Dark World cards themselves, if you don't have Dark World Lightning or some way to kind of trigger those effects, they're not that great. Like Brow is just like a 1400 that does nothing. Silva is like a 2300, which is big. I respect that. But like, again, if I'm not discarding it out of your hand, again, it doesn't really do much. So the quality of my cards, I feel like, is higher while you're playing the Dark World cards. And so my theory was, okay, if I just don't play into your game, discarding your Dark Worlds out of your hand, then I feel like I just win because my cards are just like more consistent across the board. Your cards are like super like over the top. Like if you get them out, like I'm probably just dead.
Yeah.
But I feel like there's a delicate balance to be played there. And that was kind of my thinking going into this match. But now there's going to be this mind game of like, oh, he could not play the Dark World cards. And then if I'm not playing like White Magical Hat or like Destalos, then like you could just kind of switch it up next round. You know what I mean? And so now we're playing like this dance of who's going to do what with the deck building.
Yeah, no, the Dark World's just, I think, overperformed last episode. They were insane last episode because I always had the gas for them. Like I always had the Dark World Lightning plus the Silva pitch or the Dark World Lightning plus the Brow pitch.
Right.
And that was nutty, but it's like I still think Lightning is good because it allows me to like take big stuff out of my hand I don't want and like fill the graveyard with lights too. And of course then clear back row so I can just CED.
I think that's probably the biggest like plus for Dark World Lightning is being able to clear my back row so that you have free range to just go off and just resolve CED as easily as possible. Also without waiting the turn for Wing Blast to effectively do the same thing for you.
Yeah. So, man, that last hand was just so unlucky. And I don't know, like the thing about DMOC that's so good is it's good with like reborn effects, okay? But the funny thing is, I don't have any. So.
No, it's so weird. Like I was kind of worried when we were getting into some of these packs like Dark Revelation and like that one of us was going to pull like Monster Reborn or Call of the Haunted or just something crazy like that. And neither one of us still have access to any sort of reborn effects whatsoever. So it's a much different game when you don't have access to these things that like we really take for granted.
To be fair, I have Rope of Life, Alex. But
oh, excuse me. Are you gonna really play Rope of Life? Wait. Does Rope of Life discard your hand?
You don't even know what Rope of Life does, do you?
I thought Rope of Life, it brings the monster back, but you have to discard your hand to do it.
Oh wait, it might. Hold on.
Maybe
I don't know what Rope of Life does. Now I gotta look this up. I'm embarrassed if that's how it works. Oh yeah, when a monster is destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, discard your entire hand, minimum 1, then target one of those monsters, special it.
To be fair,
so bad though, dude. Like,
to be fair, it discards your hand. So if you have like double Silva, double Brow.
Yeah, I still don't think I'll be touching Rope of Life anytime soon.
Oh man, good games though. I mean, it's crazy like the back and forth that we're having, and just like the amount of counterplay we're having to come up with to try to like outdo one another. The cards themselves we're getting aren't necessarily changing as much. It's more just like us having to like think one step ahead of the other person.
Yeah, I'm just hoping next episode I can come back and clobber you. I still think my deck concept was good. I just don't think it panned out. Also, you had Imperial Order. I'm gonna keep saying that you just had Imperial Order. So
well, I mean, I could just say that you opened all these tribute monsters that you couldn't use. So
hey man, my deck doesn't brick. It's just you have all the answers. Okay. Like...
Sure. Okay. Whatever you say. But what's the next set we got? We have I think it's Enemy of Justice.
I think that, yeah, that sounds right. Is there anything out of Enemy and Justice that's like...
I think Enemy of Justice is actually a bit of a game changer because is that our first access to Dimensional Fissure and Macrocosmos Gauge?
That is, yeah. D-Fissure and Macro.
Ooh.
Oh, man. That might be hurting my strategy a bit if you decide to pick those up in there. The good thing is they're both at 1, though. So I'm very happy about that.
Yeah, like,
you know?
we're not like the OCG where they have 3 macro, which could
Those
you
animals.
imagine?
Oh,
That would
animals.
be insane.
Crazy.
Yeah. I think there is an argument, though. Like, it does kind of hurt my strategy a bit because I would say the Chaos Sorcerers are kind of, you know, my big beaters and, like, just a way for me to get more pressure on the field. But aside from that, I mean, I guess Magician of Faith is kind of important, too. But really, aside from that, I don't think there's many other cards I care about being banished, where for you, that's kind of like the lifeblood of your deck. And if you don't have any way to clear a DeFi or a macro, it might be pretty difficult for you to get to Emperor.
Yeah, it's kind of scary.
But Phoenix Wing Wind Blast is still a really good card. Let's not forget that.
Weird. That card's actually like bonkers. I'm actually excited also for Enemy of Justice because a really cool card's in it too. Diamond Dude is in there.
Oh, that would be sick in your deck because you've got these really cool spells and you don't have to like pay the cost for some of them at times too.
Yep, Diamond Dude would be
Diamond
crazy.
Dude. Oh, that's a nice one. Is Banisher of the Radiance
Banisher of the
in
Radiance?
that set
it's
as well?
It's the whole set of the initial Banisher type things. Macro,
Okay.
Banisher.
That's another card that if I really wanted to try to like just play banish dot deck, you know, I think that card was a rare back in the day, and so
Super
it's
rare.
a light as well. Was it a super? I thought it was
It's
just a rare.
super-
Anyway,
well, hold
whatever
on, wait,
case.
I have it up. No, it is just a rare. I can't read, dude. Today's just
Yeah.
on my day. Yeah.
Yeah, so like, and it's a light, I think too, right?
Yep.
Yeah, so like that could be a light target that I could just want to play just so I have incidental synergy with Chaos Sorcerer, but it's also a way to kind of stop you from, you know, if I just normal summon Banisher and like you don't have a way to really out it, then, you know, your Dark World Lightnings, your Phoenix Wing Wind Blasts, like your painful choices, they start looking a lot worse, Gage.
Yeah. So I
Ooh.
think this next episode is going to be really good, though. I'm excited I got D-Mock included in the deck, though. Maybe he'll come back, but he underperformed today. Well, I didn't even see him at all today, so I guess I can't even say that. But
I think I would have shit if you would have hit D-Mock off of that monster gate
That
because I
was
just
the
didn't even know
plan.
you had it.
that was the plan, dude. You were going to lose your shit if I did that. And then I get the D-Mock pick back up that painful choice. Ooh.
Oh, man. Nasty. But, guys, that's going to wrap it up for this episode of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Progression Series. Hashtag Team Cimo, hashtag Team Gage. Things keep getting crazier and crazier. Who knows what's going to happen? But thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you next time.